take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Hello everyone, happy 1010 portal. This is Gypsy Jess, and today I have a choice reading for you. Two paths. We're gonna call this the red pill, blue pill reading. So for those of you who are kind of in a crossroads, and this is definitely something I've been getting a lot lately, or beginning of a lot of journeys. So if you're curious about two particular paths, right, or a question, I want you to focus on that right now. And maybe you listen to both readings to see which guidance resonates with you more. Maybe you choose one. But I would encourage you to take a nice deep breath and kind of focus on the pile. See which one calls to you more so you don't confuse yourself. Right? We've got the traditional tarot here with the labradorite. And then a beautiful artist by the name of Ciro in the red jasper. So go ahead and take a deep breath and decide which pile calls to you, and I will see you in a moment. All right, the blue pill, the labradorite, beautiful luminescent stone. I absolutely love this stone. I think it's just beautiful. But we will be doing the labradorite and the traditional tarot for this, traditional Rider-Waite tarot for this particular reading. So we're gonna put that right there. So focus on your question, your path. And while I shuffle, I'd like you to think of any signs, symbols, songs, anything that might come through to help you align with the messages coming across. And we'll see what comes through on the Big 1010 portal today. I chose to do this reading based on the Two of Wands card keeps coming up lately. So a lot of people starting journeys here. Two roads diverged in wood. And I chose the one less traveled by. Anyone, oh, someone might be a Robert Frost fan. All right, so we've got 4 of Cups popping out there. Someone who's had choices presented to them in the past and did not take them. Now is wanting to take them. We're gonna get traditional tarot, and then I'm gonna pull more oracle cards to get kind of some deeper guidance. Oh, 4 of Wands, home, happiness. With that red and blue, red and blue. I'm getting a choice in love in this one. Someone who's had multiple choices in the past, who had someone offer their cup of love, spirit offer the cup of love, and they weren't willing to take it at the time. And now we see that cup of love being seen as the happiness. See that? 4-4 when it's unblocked. 4-4. 4 of Wands, 4 of Cups. So an offer that was offered in the past and was not taken is now being seen as that abundance, that 11-11 spirit. So I already have 4-4, 11-11 on the table. Choice in love. Isn't that always the case though? You gotta lose it to realize what you've lost. Walk away and let go. Why didn't I see that before? Ooh, okay. A choice. There we go. A choice. Oh, someone's made a choice now. Look at the infinity loop there. Someone has made a choice now. A choice that was offered to them in the past. Is this choice still available? Ooh. Queen of Swords. I'm gonna guess no. So Queen of Swords in reverse. Upright, very intelligent, very masculine queen, very tactful with her words. Now, if she maybe is not in that higher resonating, she can be quite sharp, quite cutting with her words. You know, she's been through it though. She's been through it. So, you know, she offered, if this is the one who offered their love in the past and was rejected, yeah, she might not be so happy with it now. 10 of Pentacles. But now, yeah, now we see this investment, this full investment, this happy, stable life coming through. Right? Help me be clear here. Is this still available? Is this still available? I mean, it's on the table, so in some aspects, you know, I suppose it is available. But let's see if we can get some guidance on moving forward here, a little bit more clarity. But this is definitely a love. Oop. All right, a whole bunch of energies just fell on out. Okay. Definitely gonna take that. So this is someone that is definitely seen as a divine pair, right? We've got Queen of Swords, King of Swords, highly intelligent couple, very smart, right? Which is why the stability is in between here. But what else fell out with it? 7 of Cups. So someone had choices, right? Someone had choices. They failed to make a choice in the past, right? Because they were maybe looking at a lot of different options. They were still the page, right? It's still this young energy. We'll call him the Prince of Swords here. Kind of just knew in his truth, didn't know which way to go, right? But he wasn't the king, so he couldn't have been he couldn't stand in that counterpart energy even when the queen was offering it, right? Which is probably why it was rejected. He hadn't fully stepped into that king energy yet, hadn't gone through the growth that he needed to, and this caused conflict. But I'm getting conflict avoidant. So this is very well someone, and then a 7 of Wands. So a lot of conflict with this. But I'm getting more conflict avoidance. Seeing how they're blocked here. So this is someone who failed to fight for what they're now seeing as a divine connection, right? Their full fulfillment, their happiness, that failure to make a choice. No action, right? No action, no fight is a decision. They were too busy over here weighing their options, exploring their options, and didn't see it for what it was. And now they see what it is. So let's see if we can get some guidance for you. I pick up the deck, and there it is. There it is, the 2 of Wands, which is what this reading is all about. A journey, a choice to this, to love. Oh, it can be a tough thing. Regret can be a tough thing. Journey to love. We are going to get some clarification from the Illuminated Tarot. This was a choice in love. This was a choice in love, and now we have divine counterparts on the table. We have someone who did not fight for it in the past and who now sees it for what it is, because they did not make a choice. See, 2-2, 11-11, divine across the table, right? Definitely a divine counterpart here. But wasn't fought for. So let's see if we can get some guidance on how to move forward in this. Because here we stand. Same Same as what we started with, the Two of Wands, the journey. Which road do I take? I'm getting this road is, do we fight for this, right? Or do we take it, do we move forward? Either way, the journey is for all this happiness, this abundance, this happy home. Yeah. That's the journey. That is the journey. 1111. And this one very much could put you on that spiritual path. This lesson, this inaction. Can't expect to have all of this fall into your lap, you know, without taking any action. Especially when you're dealing with the Queen of Swords there. She'll tell you what's up. She will tell you. She'll speak her truth. Right? You piss her off, she would always do it in the best way. Oop, okay. Let's see what's popping there. King of Pentacles. Spouse card. King of Investment Stability. And see how he's looking towards the King of Pentacles there? This could very much be who this person wants to become. Five of Cups. Yeah, I didn't take the offer, and now there's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of water on the bridge, but see, and he doesn't see how to get to the Two of Cups, the love in the back there, which is what was wanted all along. This person has got his whole world in his hand there. And see, he's facing over towards his female. Wants to invest now. This could also be another king that's kind of taking that place. Oop, okay. The Empress. Yeah. Oh, she is a divine teacher, the Empress. Ooh, so a couple things here. Couple things, and oh my goodness, I can't believe what just flew out of the deck. The Moon and the High Priestess. So, couple of things. So, first scenario that I saw was this is someone who was rejected in the past, who was a counterpart, who now may be showing up as the Empress. This is for some of you. It wasn't fought for, a decision, not made in action. For others of you, I'm getting a false counterpart. So someone made a choice which they thought was the right match, only to later realize that this was indeed not it. I think for more of you, most of you, it was a rejection of the past, right? Because we saw that young Page of Swords energy, the inaction to fight, the inability to make a decision, lots of different options. And now those options are not what they turned out to be, right? We got a lot of spilled cups here. And behind him in the past is that Two of Cups. Is the Two of Cups there. And now our queen is elevated into the Empress, who, right, is the High Priestess too. The Moon, lots of Piscean energy here. She is spiritual, magical. She's a teacher. And there were secrets. Oh my goodness. Lots of things coming up left and right. The Star. Sorry, I had to look at the bottom of the deck there. I do that sometimes. So this is everything. This woman is everything. She is beautiful and bright and shiny, and I'm getting that this person, okay, so feeling like the little Page of Swords before now has put this person on a full pedestal. this woman is the moon and the stars, that whole world that he was holding in his hand. And he wants to invest. He wants to marry this one. That's why I got the King of Pentacles there. But is feeling incredibly intimidated. Incredibly intimidated. Because look at this woman. Look at this woman. She is, she's spiritually powerful. She, is in charge of her money and her career. She's in touch with nature and her emotions. 4, she's balanced. Whew, sirens going off in the background, which is confirmation for me. Yeah, confirmation for me. You are the moon and the stars. Oh, goodness. So, let's see. Now what do we do? Now what do you do? What do you do? What can you do? What can you do? Oop. 2 popped over and 1 in reverse and 1 upright. Hidden knowledge. And I don't usually read these in reverse, but we're going to go ahead since they flipped that way, and we're going to keep them. Building your world. So hidden knowledge, 7 spirit, high priestess. So this was a connection that this person you didn't necessarily, I'm going to say you as the watcher. Could also be someone else, right? This could help you to explain or understand a situation that maybe a question you were thinking about that was unseen before. Right? Building your world, creation, expansion, 3-3. The Empress is the 3, but 6 doubled. So this is a match. So for this person to match you now, right, they would have to really expand in their world and become the emperor and fight for this. Because I'm not seeing closure. I suppose there's still an opportunity here. But this is in reverse here. So they didn't see this spiritual connection, a soul connection. So now, whether this is the Empress watching, right, or this male that I'm getting male, but take it as it resonates, female, male. And now it's a matter of finding one's equal here, right? So creating in your world, focusing on yourself, putting all of what you have to offer out in the world, that's where you attract in your partner. That's where you attract in your match, your true match, your equal. So I'm getting there's definitely some hostilities here. Definitely some hostilities here. Let's get a little bit more on the oracle. Now it was the full moon in Aries last night. Beautiful, beautiful harvest moon. Came up orange last night. If you got to see it, it was very, very pretty. It's also 10:10 today, right? So it's completion. So, as these cycles of being in these sort of situations, that's done. This is a time of letting go. Right? And maybe you couldn't see that before. So if you are the one that maybe experienced this, you couldn't see that this was a lesson in elevation. Right? Becoming your full, beautiful potential. The star, really, I can't even get over this. The Empress, the star, the High Priestess, the moon. This launched you, absolutely launched you into your power. And I would say there's still some more spiritual things that maybe you're not fully aware of in terms of divine timing, or maybe other things that were at play in this situation. But right now it's focusing on your world and creating the world that you want for yourself. So things can come into balance and love. My goodness, here's the sirens going. Universal law, sharing, there it is again. 33, 33. This was a lesson. Like I said, this was a lesson. 33, 33. If you feel like looking up that number, we've got the hawk there in terms of images. We got master numbers 33, 3, 33 all over this table. Our other one that came out, corn planting moon, balancing energy, honesty, emotions, 21, reduces to a 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Feel free to look that up. 33, 33. But definitely, wow, do you hear those sirens going? Yeah, I feel this is spirit screaming at someone, and someone's not fully listening. That silent understanding, that hidden knowing, learning, sharing universal law. That is spirit screaming at someone who is maybe not fully listening there. Balancing energy, honesty, emotions, and that it seems like that's very much what this was. It was a lack of choice, a lack of decision, a lack of moving forward. So in order for this situation to come into balance, there has to be honesty on both people's parts. So whether that turns into, you know, just a forgiveness, a letting go, a balance, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, a balance. There's going to have to be some honesty here about people's feelings, what was said, what was not said. Whoa, Toledo. Sorry, my cards just jumped out of my hands there for a second. Yeah, letting go. Moving forward, reflection, 38. Someone's age could be 33, someone's age could be 38. Letting go, moving forward, reflection. So now looking back on this, it's easy to see like, oh man, I let that go. That's what I did wrong, you know, and I hurt this person by my lack of decision, my choice, my lack of honesty with how I was feeling. You know, and I got that big, beautiful buck there. This guy also popped out. Strength, offering assistance, meditation, patience. So the 440. This is something, and look at all the colors coming through, the purples and the blues, truth. It's about, you know, taking responsibility, coming into balance with one's feelings, with one's emotions. This is very much the blue pill. Very much the blue pill. So if you're waiting to hear from this person or reach out to this person, I'd say take some time, balance your emotions. Sorry, I had to open the door for my dog there. Oop, okay. Reunion, 1010, of course, on the 1010 portal. Reconciling differences, of course, yin and yang, black and white. So this is definitely something that's going to come into union. It's going to come back around for closure. That is the only one I'm going to take there because it slid right out of the deck. Oh, Spirit, so funny. This whole situation is going to come into balance, but it's going to balancing energies, right? It's going to require reconciling whatever conflict, whatever hard feelings happened in the past, and then whatever feels right for the two of you in terms of moving forward. And really that might just be the reconciliation, right? It just might be the clearing of that energy so both people can move forward. Because sometimes, you know, people are here for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And that's going to depend on you. That is going to depend on you. Sorry, I had to prop my patio door open for the dog there because he won't leave me alone. He demands that I'm out there with him. So this is going to come back around to reconcile. For some of you, this will be a reunion for counterparts. But like I said before, that is going to require that other person is in the same energy as you. And I'd say right now, I have not seen the Emperor on the table, so that has not happened yet. Right? But we have 4, which is divine masculine energy. Over the 3, over the Empress here. So definitely a possibility in the future. For right now, it's a matter of letting go of what's in the past, being honest with emotions, learning the lesson. So this is not a repeat cycle. And when this comes back around for reconciliation, know that for some, forgiveness is not going to mean re-entry, okay? But it does mean forgiveness. And healing wounds are important both for you and other people, to allow people to move forward and let go of the past rather than hold on to this whatever sadness, frustration, hurt, right? That's something that can eat us up sometimes. And sometimes it's a matter of just reaching out, but doing it in a balanced way, right? So both of you need to have patience with this, because it will come back around for some heart opening, some heart healing here. It definitely will. So take your time, be ready, and I hope that this helped. 1010 on 1010. Bye-bye. Hello there. You have chosen the red pill in today's path reading, today's 1010 portal reading. This is a result of 1010, in the full moon last night being a time for letting go, closing up cycles, releasing. But additionally, I keep getting the Two of Wands coming up for paths, for choices. So I wanted to try and offer a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance for a choice. So while I give her a little shuffle here, go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Think of any signs, symbols, songs, something that might come through to help you align with the message. Take what resonates for you. If it doesn't, don't. But the intent here is just to help give you a little perspective if you're struggling to make a choice. To take a path. Oh, okay. We've got Four of Pentacles in reverse there, and Two of Cups. Apparently a lot of people have questions about love today. Four of Pentacles, investment. Two of Cups, love, choices. Ooh, okay. Strength, and she landed in reverse there. And remember, when strength comes out, that means that the devil is not far behind, which is about addictions, codependency, habits, just generally things that hold us back from, a balanced true love. I swear my deck is not upside down. Justice, situation out of balance, something that was out of balance. Got a strong Cleopatra vibe there. Libra, Leo, Taurus, Pisces. Spirit, give me a little bit more here. Whoop. Queen of Pentacles, a spouse, serious partner. Okay. Just had to double check that I am not actually, my whole deck's not upside down. It should be. Just know that reverse cards aren't always just a bad, necessarily bad, just means that sometimes energy is blocked. So this could, see, there we go. Hierophant. Okay, I was getting marriage with that, but I wasn't quite sure. The Star, the High Priestess. So definitely getting marriage here, a marriage. I'll put those just like that. I love this deck, it's so pretty. This could very well be a marriage that's out of balance. And someone who's deciding of whether they want to continue to fight with this, fight for this. And this could very well be a choice between two lovers, a spouse, a current spouse, and this other energy here. And that's, of course, why this is out of balance. It's not necessarily fair. Now, this isn't really a space to judge, right? If this isn't your reading, this isn't your reading. But lots of things, you know, can happen. Sometimes people get married young. Sometimes people grow apart. And these two are being so drawn together. But this situation's not fair. This situation is definitely not fair and not balanced. I'm definitely getting a choice between two people here. Now, the thing about this is too, like the Hierophant, like this speaks to marriage, but a very spiritual card, right? And the High Priestess, also very spiritual. So you could really look at these two as a match. She's got her little star energy here. She's tapped into the stars. But we have this beautiful Queen of Pentacles here. She's got her little peacock, her shield. She's also holding what looks to be very similar to the window in the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, the home, she's inside the home here, but with this being upside down, this can be someone who's definitely out of balance. Someone who might be a little bit more focused on the material things, right? Things that look nice, how much money someone makes. Ooh, King of Wands. Action. I really feel like this. King of Wands. Oh, I really hope this isn't someone who's sleeping with two women here. I mean, I hate for that much judgment to come out in my voice. I'm really sorry. But that's just, so we got the scales here, the King of Wands, the Two of Cups, two. I'm definitely getting someone who could be choosing or struggling to balance their emotions towards two people. So this doesn't necessarily need to mean that he's sleeping with both people, but if you're on the other end of this, and you're maybe, let's say you're in a marriage, right? And you are going outside of that, no judgment, you know, everyone's got their situations, but you know, that's not fair to you or anybody really. Let's see if we can get a little bit more guidance. Ooh, okay. The World. Yeah. King of Wands, a choice in the world. We got a bull, a lion, an eagle there. Definitely getting a choice. So other things is for different people here, different situations, because could very much be someone also who's in a situation where they are, you know, they're married in the spirit, right? They're like-minded, but there's a fear of investing in the earthly realm. So this could very much be someone who you have a spiritual connection with, but is struggling to ground this in the world, in the 3D, and that very much look like might be a committed offer. So that can be another situation for someone else who's watching this. Let me get one more. See, we got our lion here, our lion there. Kind of a taming of the beast. So still maybe showing up like this in the world. A commitment without a commitment, right? So it's maybe sexually, spiritually bonded, but there's not like a label here. It's not grounded in the world. And that could very much be why it's out of balance here, because there's a lack of investment, and that's why it's not fair. That seems to be a bit more accurate feeling. Like a situationship. Either way, marriage, no marriage, it feels like a situationship. And the King of Wands is, you know, in the upright here, which is good, but this failure to invest, lots of passion, but a failure to invest, you know, emotionally, worldly label. So I'm getting someone, so if you are sleeping with someone, and you are the watcher or the watchee here, like the, you know, on this side of it or the other side of it, just know this situation has a lot of incredibly powerful energy here. There is true love on the table. There is love, a soul matchup, a very kind of a magical feel to this relationship. But it's definitely unbalanced. So that's something to think about. I'm gonna get one more of these, then maybe do some clarification and some. Of course, King of Wands will show up here, passionate situation. Yeah. Oop, okay. Six of Wands, a victory. Oh, okay, well, a couple more flipped over, and I'm gonna take them, because Six of Wands. So this is victory, coming back from out in the world. And then we have the counterpart showing up, Queen of Wands in the world. So like I said, this very much could be someone who, you know, is walked away from a marriage, and then went out into the world, kind of found this Queen of Wands, this divine partnership here. And now this is the person that this person wants to share their world with, wants to invest with, is already invested spiritually. You might be incredibly drawn to this person. But in terms of actually making it happen, we still have the Page of Wands showing up, right? Showing up in kind of an immature, flirty, okay, immature, flirty, not really grounding it in the world. Five of Cups. And this is very much, I would say, based on a past hurt. And there it is, the Two of Cups again in reverse, right? He's got all the cups in front of him. Two back here, two back here. True love in the background. But it's just showing up in this passionate way. Wow, okay. You know, so it feels, I can't even not say that it doesn't feel connected to the last pile. And I hate to say this, but his knees there and the shield, I mean, they do look very phallic to me, pointing towards these two cups. So I'm really getting that there might be two women in this situation. There could very well be two women in this situation. And this could be the difference between investing in a committed relationship and still kind of living this passionate, action-filled life. So this could be a choice between I'm getting love. I'm getting love. It's not a choice between a career or anything like that. It's very much a love situation. I'm going to grab another tarot deck for clarification here. You know, this is a general reading, so I know there's a couple different scenarios coming through. If one of them resonates with you, then, you know, take that message. But if this is not doesn't sound even remotely like a situation that you're in any of the scenarios I've talked about, then just not your reading. That's okay. So give me a bit more guidance on what appears to be two women here and a choice. Because one of them, it looks like victory. It looks like victory, but there's just a failure to invest here. And it's out of balance. How can we bring this situation into balance here? Ooh, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, okay, okay. Death, transformation, ending of old ways. The Hierophant in reverse, So if this is a person, or you are this person who is maybe already in a committed relationship, there needs to be a choice between what you're in and maybe what you want to be in, right? Playing the boundary of in it or not in it, not fair. Okay, that is not fair to anyone. And that's karma that's going to come back, son. Yeah. And that's going to create a lot of unhappiness, negative karma. This is also a no, right? This is also a no. And the Hierophant is attached to marriage. So this could, like I said, this could very much be a situation where someone is ending a marriage or a long-term committed relationship that they are not happy in. And that transformation is going to come. It's going to come however whether you like it or not. So the more gracefully you can handle it, the better. Get the bottom of the deck. There it is. Two of Cups again. Again, a choice. And this upright. So the Two of Cups is twice now. So true love is on the table. It is absolutely on the table. This transformation of this situation is what is going to bring this love situation into balance, this true love situation into balance. We're gonna get a little help for you because it sounds like a bit of a tough situation. And if you are balanced in two people, I would highly recommend you to Death, transformation, butterflies, mental clarity, awakening, transformation. So this situation will and must transform in order for this Two of Cups, this love situation, to become unblocked. It is definitely blocked right now. It is out of balance, and it requires an overall transformation of the individual and the situation. Because right now, it's big no. Whatever you're asking, whatever you're looking at, is big no. There's growth that needs to be had here. Growth that needs to be had. And there's something in the world that's holding someone back from making a choice. And I can't tell you if this exactly pertains to the marriage, but a strong marriage vibes on the table, or long-term commitment. We can call it either one. But the yes upright is, the sun upright, that's the biggest yes. Yes, happiness in the tarot. That and the Hierophant came up in reverse. So this is big no. Big no. At least until this situation transforms. Because it can't continue to show up in the way that it is right now. Not lead to a happy outcome. Balancing energy, honesty, emotions. Yeah. Oh, I made a red pill, blue pill reading, but might be some messages in the last one for you. So again, honesty, balancing emotions. So telling the truth. If you are in a two-person situation, it's time to be clear about exactly how you feel about that person. You know, maybe not the material things around it, what it looks like in the world, but how you truly feel. And that's what's going to transform the situation. If this is not a two-person situation, this is simply we'll call it a situationship, where maybe one person wants commitment, the other person, or maybe they both do, and no one's being honest about it. That cough, that tickle in my throat makes me feel like that is a little bit more of the truth there. People that aren't speaking their truth, like who wants to go first? Like, who's gonna be vulnerable first? Well, both of you need to. Both of you need to for this to be a balanced situation. Because you come up being manipulative, not being the one that wants to invest first, because there's a match. There's true love all over this situation. So if you want commitment, then say it. That's the only thing that's gonna transform this situation right now. Oneness, inner growth, contemplation. Medicine wheel. So this could really be making someone unhappy, right? Because it came over that sun there, the Hierophant, making things sick. And last night was, that harvest moon, that buck moon, full moon there. And that's what balancing and releases, that 10-10 portal. That's what that's about. And then 0, starting over, coming into balance, the situation coming into balance. The transformation that leads to true love. Bear, hawk, butterfly, if you're looking for signs. I make it. Oh, goodness. Coughing, I'm yawning, I'm sorry. Someone might be very bored with this situation. And this might have gone on for a while. Can we get a little bit of guidance? Sun and the stars. 2 cups. So much love on the table, though. Really. Oop. And there's the lion again. Right. Blossoming. One with self. Oneness. I love it. I just love it. Oneness, inner growth, contemplation. Oneness with self. Honesty, balancing energy, emotions. So balancing your own self, right? Going through your own transformation, understanding how you really feel and how you want to move forward. That's what's gonna allow this true love to blossom. It's loving yourself first. It is loving yourself first. Coming into oneness with yourself and with everything else. First with oneself, one with self, then with all other things. So if this relationship and the situation is felt out of balance, and the only thing that's going to bring it into balance is transformation, that a big part of that is transforming yourself first, right? Balancing your own feelings, your own emotions, your truth, integrating your past hurts, all of that, releasing maybe, like I said, the strength back here. And that's what I'm getting with these two. So things that have been in the past, so codependent behaviors, addictions, things that block this true love, that's what turns that 2 of Cups upright. That's what makes it available to you. And coming into oneness with yourself, that transformation is what's going to really bring this situation together. So like I was just saying, I just had a little blip there, I had to reset, but that strength card here, you see reversed right next to the 2 of Cups. That's where this comes into balance, right? Overcoming addictions, codependent behavior, maybe, you know, flirting or like validation from others that may be causing unhappiness or imbalance in the situation in terms of investment. But once those things are overcome, that Two of Cups flips over, right? And there that lion is, right? Everything's in balance, Kundalini energy rising, but that requires someone to come into balance with themselves so this overall situation can be transformed and blossom. So I wish you the best of luck with that inner growth, oneness, but that's the big thing here in terms of moving forward. Thank you guys.